Who is Jesus Christ? Leaflet 5, what was the purpose of his death? Leaflet 6, did he really rise again from the dead? Leaflet 7, can he really be known? Leaflet 8, repentance. Leaflet 9, faith. Leaflet 10, assurance. And if you want one extra, Jesus is coming soon. There's 11 leaflets. Well, when you put this to the local assembly, there'll be lots of people like that. Some sisters who did it, and I admire them, had to take 3 Aspros to get them going. But they did it. I thought that was wonderful. Now, don't take the 3 Aspros. Ask the Lord for strength. Now, what are we going to do now? Well, the elders should get together and say, right, we need to send 2 letters to all the people where they're going to have these houses for evangelism. And so you send a nice letter to all these people, stamped, and the letter handwritten so it doesn't go in the junk mail. And you tell the neighbors you're very concerned what's happening, and you're very concerned about the people, and you are a local church that cares about the people, and you want to do all you can to help, and we're going to put in a visitor. And then you add to it the second time. And that introduces the way for the visitor. And I can imagine one sister, and she might be of the age of 74 or 75, and I'm thinking of one in particular who had never visited a house in her life. And when the news came to her, she had such a shock, she said to her sister, what a disgusting thing that people like us should be asked to stand on the doorstep. Her father was a titled man. So her sister said to her, I'm going to use another name, of course, Emily. Do you believe in hell? Do you believe in the cross? We must do something. Well, here she is. She knocks on the door, and the dog barks. It's an Alsatian. Whatever you do, don't put your fingers through the letterbox. The door opens, the dog is held back, and there's a man, and you quietly say, I'm from the Gospel Hall. Here's a little leaflet. If we can help you, we would love to do it. Would you read it? And any night you're free, we would love to see you on Sunday. Good night, or good afternoon, or good morning. And then for the first time in her life, she does the 20 houses. She comes home to her sister in the beautiful house in which they lived, and they're radiant. Do you know I've got a joy that I've never had? And they had been saved for 60 years. Then the next month came, they're still nervous, but this time they didn't take any Aspros or aspirins. They went. Were you able to read that booklet? Oh no, don't worry. Here's the booklet again. Just read it. Anytime we can help you, you know, if you want a car, if anybody's sick, we'd love to help. We want to be a local company of people that want to help people. That's why I want you to read that booklet. Good afternoon or good night, whenever it might be. And then you might come to a house that says, oh, I read it. What did you think? Very good. Well, here's another one. What's wrong? Who is God? You must read that. But take a note. Then the third visit comes, and you knock on the door, and they're getting to know you. You see, you're standing there. You're not canvassing. You're evangelizing. Oh, I read that leaflet. I found it helpful. But I'm awfully sorry I can't spend much time with you. My little boy has got the flu. Oh. Send that little boy a get well card. Or if it's an old person that's ill, send them a few flowers. That does more than anything. It shows that you care and you want to help. You're moving out of monastic evangelism and you're moving to the people. It will take you 18 months to get all those booklets in, and after 18 months, almost 10% of the people will tell you not to come again, but you can work on the others. Then after 18 months, as the whole church is going out, then have a mid-mission. And you can invite a few people that are interested into your home, give them a cup of coffee, and let the preacher open the scriptures. Many people are being saved in the home. Then after 2 years, you will find a trickling of people coming into the hall that you've never seen before. What's happened? You've gone out to the people. You've got a love for the people. You're facing some problems. You're getting to know the people. They're beginning to invite you in. And something's happening. The booklet's doing its work. I must close now because my time has gone. But one of those sisters at the age of 78 had the joy of leading a soul to Christ. Never forget this. She said, Mr. Brandon, it's revolutionized my Christian life. And it all started when she started knocking on the doors. Beloved, if we started to do that, then there could be blessing, but more. Because there are a number of contacts and a number of people interested, the elders in the local church says we're going to pray for a zone, and all those with prayer requests, would you hand them in? And the prayer request comes in, and a brother stands up and he reads 4 prayer requests, and the whole church prays for them. It revolutionizes a prayer meeting. You see, you're not praying now for the Eskimo in the igloo. We need to pray for him. You're praying for someone right on your doorstep. And then when some of these people begin to come into the gospel hall, the joy of it. Now, what's happening? You're going out to the people, you're meeting the people, you're preaching the word, and therefore you're fulfilling the commission. And it's not just 1 or 2, it's the whole church going out. Now I must close because I've gone 10 minutes over my time, but I do want this to get home tonight. In one particular local church, they have been doing this doorstep evangelism for 15 years.